Hello YouTube and Happy New Year. This is a review of my Ginault Expeditioner, which I've had for the past 3 weeks. Please pardon the rickety quality as it is my first video. I bought the watch and I paid for it in full. So Ginault has no influence on the contents of my review. I'll break the suspense right now. The watch is very, very, very good. I put that aside. The fit and finish is exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. And the feel is very much Rolex-like. And I should know. I had a Rolex Explorer 2 on the wrist daily for 28 years until I gifted it as a heirloom. The Ginault has that Rolex feel of a personal, dependable item that immediately puts one in a good mood when picking it up from the bedside table upon waking up. I also like that my watch was handmade for me on order. I mean, a craftsman assembled and fine-tuned it so that it'd be perfect. And it shows. It really does. Rolexes, by comparison, however well made, are anonymous products of an industrial process, a million a year being built. As regards aesthetics, the Expeditioner is a wink, quite obviously, to the Yacht Master. And yet it is different. I mean, the case, that's a 5-digit Subby/Explorer 2 type case. Here it is in profile. Here it is. The mill subhands and the rectangular hour markers, they give the watch its distinctive aesthetics, distinctive appearance. It's a wink. It's not a servile copy. And as for the 5-digit oyster case, it's long in the public domain and it's now become canonical for any aquatic watches. So I don't think there's any stigma here of it being like a knockoff or any such thing. Functionality, it's akin to that of a Rolex. The bezel action is fantastic. This is the, let me show it to you here. And the clasp here, which is like very Rolex-like, it's got an internal, it has an internal adjustment. So let me try to not to make too much of it. You can, you pull it in, out, and it adjusts. So in all, let me put that on the wrist to show what it's like. It's what it's like. So that's the tubes, that's the on the other side. So very much high quality, high finish. So that is absolutely lovely. And the play, the way the blue dial plays with the light is also very, very nice. I was in Paris over year-end, and I browsed all the luxury watchmakers of the Place Vendôme, like Rolex, Chopard, Vacheron, Grand Seiko. And yeah, the watches were way more expensive. But nevertheless, when I looked at the fit and finish of my watch, at no point did I feel that I was wearing a lesser watch. So, very pleased with that. Now to accuracy. In the absence of a magnetic field, and as measured over the past 10 days, my watch has run a solid 3 odd second fast per day, as indicated in the regulation papers, which I'm showing here. It says 3.2, and the watch did pretty much exactly that. Now, in the presence of magnetic fields, however, such as at my desk, for instance, where there are computers and speakers, the watch goes fast. It becomes faster than specified, particularly if I leave it there overnight. I did measure the magnetic fields with a compass and found that the magnetic fields literally invert the direction of the needle. So John from Ginault, with whom I corresponded by email, mentioned the potential magnetic sensitivity of the watches. So yeah, I guess it's to be expected then. Gripes, I have very few. As mentioned, the watch is potentially sensitive to magnetic fields. The polished facets are smudge magnets. Uh, the they leave like fingerprints, whatever. It's means that you have to wash your watch often, but it's no big deal because I do like the polish. I think it really like blinks it up a bit if you want, and I quite like that. Everyone has their personal flaws and like blingy. The the watch, however, one of the things is it dings easily. For instance, here, I don't know if it's apparent in the video where the clasp hits, it dings a little bit here, then the clasp whenever you close it, if the teeth put on it, you get some dings. So yeah, potentially it's scratched potentially easily. I mean, I'm careful, so I haven't dinged it too much. Nevertheless, so perhaps some DLC coating or any sort of hardening might help there. Not exactly sure. Communication. The other thing is the watch took about 9 odd weeks to arrive, which is absolutely normal because it was handmade. The website says 6 weeks, so I got a little bit worried after a while, which is kind of silly, but the website should probably mention that it may take longer. Otherwise, that's about it. So if I have to give a conclusion about it, the Ginault Expeditioner is a fantastic watch, well worth its asking price, and it looks made for years of enjoyment on the wrist. As far as I'm concerned, it is highly recommended. Thanks for watching. Please let me know your thoughts on the watch in the comments below. Bye for now.